right into learning Latin nouns, foundation of the Latin noun cases: nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. Each case has a English equivalent. The nominative is a subject noun, the genitive is possessive, the dative is an indirect object, the accusative direct object, and the ablative is an object of a preposition. This is equivalent to an English translation as well. The nominative is the noun, the genitive is of the noun, the dative is to or for the noun, the accusative the noun, and ablative by, with, or from the noun. So in this column we have our Latin noun cases. Here we have our English noun case equivalents. And lastly, English translation. This of course can be plural as well. With this base of Latin noun cases, we'll move into the first declension, which is distinctly feminine. Each declension has these 5 Latin noun cases, and they each represent an ending, and are therefore both singular and plural and have a translation. For the first declension, these endings are a, I, This is singular. For plural, this is I, arm, is, as, is. The stem of a vocabulary word will go right in front of these endings and create the word. Here I use the stem ter for land. The nominative and genitive endings of vocabulary words are usually what is referred to in their vocabularies. This is how you know it is first declension and how you know it is feminine, if it ends in I. Now moving on to the second declension. The second declension is distinctly masculine with some exceptions. Its endings are usi, o, e, arm, is, os, is, and here we use the word servus, seri. But there's another second declension that is actually neuter, and it has a few different endings than the regular second declension, which is masculine. Those endings are highlighted right here. Used to show this is the word war, which in Latin is bellum belli. It's easy to see, even in English, that war is not something that is feminine or masculine, therefore neuter. The third declension is a little different though. It's masculine and feminine. In fact, its nominative singular ending is just various things. But we'll get to this in a minute. For now, let's look at the endings using the Latin word lex legis, meaning law. So the endings for the third declension are various is, ime, ace, ibis, ace, ibis. But if the nominative singular ending is just various, how do we know what it is? Well, we'll use the Sox error Lancet rule. If it ends in sox, it's feminine. If it ends in er or or, it's masculine. If it ends in lancet, then it is neuter. And by it, I mean the nominative ending in the vocabulary word. One example is the word lex legis we just talked about, and we see an X at the end, meaning that it follows the Sox rule and is therefore feminine. And of course it follows that anything ending in the er or or would be masculine and lancet neuter. That is the various rule. There's also another certain kind of third declension nouns called I stems, which just means there's an I in front of the in the genitive plural. An example of this is flumen, fluminis, river. Moving on to the masculine fourth declension, we see the endings being us, uium, ibis, ibis. Our sample noun for fourth declension is portus, meaning harbor. Fifth declension, on the other hand, is primarily feminine and has the endings ace, aem, ace, arum, abis, ace, abis. This is represented with the stem r for res rei, meaning thing or affair. Thank you for watching today's video on Latin nouns. I hope you learned something new today. Please subscribe to my channel and be sure to watch out for my next video.